All right, technically day 3, even though we've been here for like 5 weeks. Well, I don't know how long we've been here, but there's been some impressive rainstorms still. Supposedly the tides are changing. So, give you a closer look at what we've done as I trip over plywood. There's little Pyrrha enjoying the black, rock and stuff. So, this is the back wall. Got the extension beam up. Got this wall up yesterday with the extension beam. And so this area here is actually where the attic is. From this line right here over to here. So that's where the attic is. I still gotta get the clips on top of that beam. And that one was kind of a fun beam to get up, especially seeing how my nephew left me, and I've been putting all these walls you see here, I got up all by myself, which was fun and entertaining. Then we've got Big Bertha here. This sucker, I have enough strength to grab it and lift and spin it 180 degrees, but I cannot take a step with this. So, with my mom's help, she got to push a little bit while I drug it up and over that chasm to get it up here. And this is the last wall, technically, to install. But this is actually just a carrier beam. So, one of these channels here goes right here, and that beam sits on top of it where those 2 bolts holes are there. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right here at this spot is another double column. And then this beam goes from there all the way over to there. And so there's a partition wall that goes across here, which closes off the attic. This little cubby over here is going to be some light storage, but it's also where I plan on putting the water filtration system and the solar charge controllers. You can see where the peak is right there. So our metal sheeting has a vented ridge, which is just a series, it's a high density hole filled closure strip. So we have, how many do we got? We got 12 solar panels. So I'm going to run a series of 1 here because the sun comes up from back over here, and then the sun sets over in this direction. So I'm going to put in 1 row here and put in 2 rows on the other side of the peak. So I'm just going to put the wires, they'll go up underneath that foam closure and drop down in the center, so that I can bring them over probably to this wall. And that's where I'm going to put the solar controller and the batteries and all that. And then there's my top wall there. Got that installed. Had to hang out over the edge and get those bolts in there. And then got all that attached, got that piece up. So this is really the last step right here. It's just getting this last beam up here, and I have no idea how much it weighs. I have to look it up, which will be kind of fun, but it's, was it 355 inches? I can't read it. It's 300 and some odd inches. But it's roughly, let's see, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, roughly 28 feet, give or take. So, we'll maybe check back in later, hopefully, if it's not raining. The clip that will upload later was of the rainstorm from 2 days ago. And we did go to Kona, but when we got to Kona, it was such beautiful weather. It was 90 degrees. We found a park, parked, and took the dogs out, and both dogs lasted about 15 minutes before we were dragging them on the sidewalk because they were too hot. There was too much sun and too hot for them over in Kona, but over here it was pouring like a mutter. So And there he goes into the little hiding hole back there. Technically that's not our property, but he doesn't know that. And he's gone. Alright, we'll check back later.